For the next fight tonight, 3 rounds. This is the UFC welterweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist is 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in officially 170.5 pounds. This veteran holds a record of 19 victories, 3 defeats, and 1 no contest. Presenting the UFC's number 10 ranked welterweight contender in the world from Chicago, Illinois. Here is Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad. And across the octagon, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. This mixed martial artist stands 6 feet even. Also weighing in 170.5 pounds. His record in 22 fights stands at 16 victories, 5 defeats, and 1 draw. He is the UFC's number 5 ranked welterweight contender in the world from Simpsonville, South Carolina. Here is Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. And your referee in charge of the action is Herb Dean.
Herb Dean will call the shots on our co-main event at 170 pounds. Belal Muhammad. Another big spotlight, another opportunity against one of the sport's best. That would be Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. This fight clock is brought to you by Modelo. Sizable favorite. Thompson's in the black at -210. Belal Muhammad +175 in the green.
See, with the smaller octagon, look at that, just a few paces forward for Belal.
Yeah.
And Stephen's already backed up to the fence. That's why the side-to-side, the lateral, the circular movement is going to be absolutely crucial.
It's amazing that he can do those kind of kicks backing up the way he does. I mean, he just picks up. This is what Belal needs to do early. And then, like you said, Michael, in this small cage.
Look at that takedown defense, though.
Ooh. Yeah, and that shook Belal a little bit.
Oh my goodness. Spin kick from Wonderboy.
You know, a vital piece of his training camp for Stephen Thompson is Chris Weidman. That's his brother-in-law, but it's also one of his main training partners and one of the main...
Put on unrelenting pressure with the grappling and mix in strikes whenever he gets a chance to try to hurt him.
2 of 3 on takedowns as Belal Muhammad just becomes the 4th fighter to take down Thompson. Previously,
if Stephen puts his arm through that little opening that he has on the right hand by the elbow.
Oh, a little fence grab there from Thompson. That didn't hurt.
Back control here from Muhammad. Gilbert Burns, Tyron Woodley, Matt Brown, the other 3 fighters that were able to get Wonderboy to the ground. Muhammad has not really been able to keep him there for too long, but he notches another one and takes the back in the same motion.
On the back.
Oh, this is good for Belal.
He's flattening him out.
Wow, this is huge for Muhammad. Thompson is covering up here.
He's going to try and build the base. That's it. He's going to get to his knees like he did, and now he should roll to his back.
Thompson's in a world of trouble here.
If Stephen rolls to his back, yes, he can still get choked out, but these punches will stop.
Dean has not offered a warning yet.
Well, because he's covering up most of them. They're not really getting through.
Belal staying busy. He might switch to the choke. I like that he's going under the arm here. And like you said, Michael, Thompson's got to roll to his back or do something here. There he goes. He's going to try to turn into the fence here.
Still no warning from the referee. Final 10 seconds of the rounds.
My goodness.
Yeah, but
a lot of shots here Belal's landing.
It is a lot of shots, but they aren't getting through clean. I mean, that's essential.
Hammer fist to the horn. We will keep it here and see the UFCFightPass.com/sign up and hurry to redeem this limited time offer. All right, so score 1 for Belal Muhammad, who was dominant towards the end of that round, close to finishing it. Herb Dean let Thompson fight on as he covered up and was guarding the shots.
But this is what Stephen has to do. He has to control the center and try and put Belal on the back foot. He cannot back up and allow Belal to go forward. He's going to take over. He's got to score takedowns, and he's going to use the fence for his own attack. See, already Stephen's backing up. Can't do that. He's got to go forward.
Yeah, and on the other end, you're right, but that's exactly what Belal has to do. He got clipped there. Or maybe just off balance. It looked like a left hand got through for Stephen Thompson.
And another combination. The initial shot from Muhammad.
He's in deep. Beautiful takedown.
And notches another takedown. Octagon side with Paul Felder, Michael Bisping. I am Brendan Fitzgerald. What a fight card it has been. And we've got a heavyweight main event coming up after this fight. Chris Daukaus, Derek Lewis. And we've got some high stakes here in the welterweight division right now. Belal Muhammad enjoying a great first round and has made it a grappling affair once again here in the second.
I mean, that's really nice.
Oh, look at that ankle pick.
Yeah, I'm going to say the way he secured the ankle as he went down to stop him from posting and staying on balance.
Right in the half guard. This is huge. This is even better in my opinion for Belal. He can really sit here, stay busy and work and make Stephen Thompson have to choose. How are you going to try to get up? Are you going to give up your back or are you just going to sit down here?
And how about that? A personal best for Belal Muhammad in his UFC career with 5 takedowns and doing it against Stephen Thompson, no less. Muhammad in his 15th UFC appearance. He has entered a new stratosphere in 2021. He fought Leon Edwards earlier this year and ended in no contest.
He's got it locked in.
Right
he does have it locked. You're right, Michael. I mean, his hands are locked. Can he get the space he needs?
Nice elbows to the thigh. Those hurt. They don't look
They do hurt, man. They really do. I love how somebody is chanting USA when Belal Muhammad is also from Chicago, Illinois, ladies and gentlemen. You idiot.
Well, he has now isolated that right arm. Thompson has never been submitted in his career.
Nicely
He's also
defended.
never been taken down 5 times in a fight, which Muhammad has already done. Matt Brown took him down 5 times as well, so he ties that mark.
He's got to be careful with that arm, though. He just seems content to leave it there. Very curious strategy from Wonderboy.
It's going to get hard for Belal now. Now Thompson has done a good job, though, of slowly scooting his way to that fence. So even if he gets it, there's not as much.
Yeah.
But a Kimura, Michael, you know, it doesn't take much space. You're really just pushing it behind them. So even a little bit of space can be worked with.
And that's why he's keeping that right knee up, right?
Looks like Steven's just chilling as well, but he can't do that. It's only a 3-round fight. It's not a 5-round fight. But this so far clearly puts Belal 2 rounds ahead. If this makes it to the 3rd round, Steven needs a finish if he's going to win.
And that fence is certainly protecting the right arm of Thompson. Muhammad staying busy with this submission attack, which means that Herb Dean is not going to step in and intervene with what Muhammad has going on here on the ground.
I think Belal, if he doesn't end up securing this Kimura, right, which it seems like Thompson's doing a good enough job at the moment to defend, I think as it gets closer to the end of the round, if he can be in touch with his corner and know, hey, you got about 45 seconds to 30 seconds left, I say you abandon that and you just go for broke on strikes.
But he's past the side control now, even more concerning regarding the Kimura. Wonderboy has to be very careful. It's more concerning when he's inside control because he's got more of an angle. He can put more pressure into the hold, into the lock, and he can actually pull Steven onto the side, and therefore, you know, obviously with the ground being there, you can't push him through the ground. You can pull him on his side, you can bend the arm further.
Well, now he goes ground and pound, to your point, Paul.
Yeah, this is what he's got to do right here, Brendan. He's got to start teeing off because now the round's over. Chances of you getting that submission finish aren't very likely, obviously. There's nothing locked up right now, but you can start doing damage. You can score points, and you got 2 rounds in the bag here.
2 rounds in the bag,
and tiring your opponent out, who's an explosive striker.
Well, I'm just going to say, people that don't know how to score will call me an idiot, but this is a potential 10-8 round.
Yep.
You don't have to almost kill someone for it to be a 10-8. It has to be one-way domination.
3rd round coming up. Final rounds. Belal Muhammad, the work ethic.
I mean, look at
never in question. The cardio is certainly something to behold, and right away to the grappling.
You cannot fault Belal for going back to the ground. This is what's winning the fight. But I feel for Wonderboy, having been there many times, it's so frustrating. You know, you just want to have what some might call a good old-fashioned fight. But this is mixed martial arts, and Belal has got a clear path to victory. But for Steven, this is so annoying. He's like, come on.
Get off me.
Just let me please have a little bit of space to operate, for crying out loud. But this is the game.
And Muhammad lands another takedown on Thompson, who, at this point, the question is, what does he have to get up?
Well, he's mounted almost here.
Gas tank.
It's really impressive. I mean, Belal has been controlling this fight from beginning to end. I mean, he got caught with a couple good shots from Wonderboy early in the fight, but just the wrestling, you can tell he's been pushing and hammering the wrestling in the gym with his team. I mean, this is some of the best wrestling we've seen from Belal. Wonderboy's not an easy guy to get into this position, yet alone keep him there. He's going to try to suck that wrist out and flatten Thompson out. If he can, he's right in mount here.
Takedown, 6 of 8 for Muhammad. Ground strikes over 60, and ground control time will approach 7 minutes. And nobody's taken down Wonderboy 6 times in a fight until tonight. Belal Muhammad, a personal best in the UFC. But Thompson says, wait just a moment.
Wonderboy's going to get that underhook with the right arm, then he's going to get it with the left arm and potentially try and get him in a tie clinch and drive some knees into his face. He has to finish him if he's going to win this fight. Belal is in total control here.
Gotta watch his neck here.
Oh, he uses it to reverse, and now look at Wonderboy. Wow, 3 minutes to go.
He's going to back up. He's going to watch the arms.
Wow, huge.
Now he's going to go for it.
Yeah,
for Thompson, and Muhammad is breathing heavy, as you would expect.
Oh, wow. Impressive. It's Thompson, man. Even those little moments on the feet, you give him 10 seconds alone out on there in that open space in the octagon, and he can finish anybody. That's what he needed. That was one of his moments. Now he's got 2.5 minutes to try to get that energy back in him to be able to work his way back up from Belal, who now definitely doesn't want to let you out of the center of the octagon.
Right in the center, no fence to use to try to return to your feet.
So much harder to get back up to your feet here. You've really got to commit to an underhook, get on a hip and get up, but Belal's going to be all over your neck if you give it to him.
And what we're seeing here is just kind of, and I know it's a cliched term, it's kind of the passing of the guard to a certain degree, because Wonderboy's of, a former generation. He's getting older. Belal is the newer generation, of course, and, it's a clear victory for Belal Muhammad. He knew what he had to do to win. He's carried it out perfectly, taken him down, controlled him, completely smothered Thompson. I mean, unless something drastic happens in the next minute 35, it's been a pretty spectacular performance by Belal Muhammad.
And it's Muhammad in top half guard there that has the legs laced, and if he keeps that together, Thompson's not going anywhere.
No. Belal's just got to do what he's doing here. Stay busy, still show the referee that you're attacking, try to get a finish, still fight for the finish, because that's even more impressive if Belal can not only win this fight, but go out there and get a stoppage here late in the 3rd round. I mean, he really can call his shot after this. I imagine he's going to anyway.
He's past the side control, that's nice, nicely done.
Trying to get to mount knee on belly here.
Elbows for Muhammad. He has gotten this fight to the ground in all 3 rounds.
Multiple times, too, in each round, I believe.
And if you were sleeping on Belal Muhammad, then it's time to wake up.
Oh, wow. Crucifix almost here for Belal. Loses it.